It really kind of is about just like taking something so simple and mundane and turning it into something magical. My inspiration really comes from my childhood. Growing up in Mexico was something really magical to me, and this idea of costuming themselves and the celebration of cultures is really important. Right now we're at the Dream House, which is an amazing space that's a hub for creativity, realizing that this queer community is here to welcome anyone, and it's creating these spaces for us to feel like we're in a safe space is really important to me. When I first visited New Orleans for Mardi Gras, I saw how accessible this necklace was, and it almost was, considered to be trash. So I ended up picking up a giant suitcase full and bringing it back to New York. It takes away the serious act of making artwork sometimes. I also just thought that the beads could really resemble like maybe bacteria taking over an object and seeing it take on a new shape. I've painted about 20 of the same paintings of St. George. I love the idea of this battle between the unknown and the known. I've taken onto this painting as like a mantra of itself. Each time I paint it, it's like I become a different character within the painting. St. George has really allowed me to kind of write my own story every time I think about this painting. We are capable of creating our own fantasies. I like to think of these sculptures as deities that we could actually be, a higher power within our subconscious, a way of thinking of self-expression and self-adornment and the celebration of the body, and that we have this capability of morphing into any sort of creature that we want to be and experience. These things that we are often so familiar with, the more open the idea can be, the more relatable. Clothing as a sculpture, I find it to be like such a perfect tool. The more fun I can have with my appearance, the more comfortable I kind of feel. It's kind of always has been this thing of fully express yourself as an individual because of these items of clothing that you put on. Within this practice, I feel like a lot of these objects end up being a personal mirror. Having some sort of creative outlet is so important to the self because it actually allows you to fully know who you are as a person.